Yo, what is going on YouTube, man? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? So we're back here, gonna be checking out Huey Lewis and the News. This is gonna be our second time checking them out. I think the last video I did from these guys was Heart of Rock and Roll, and that was a live video that I recorded. It's very rare that I go live on YouTube, but I've been live twice, and when I went live the second time, I did the Heart of Rock and Roll live right there with people tuning in, man. It was a really cool experience. Some people loved it. So that was cool, man. I rarely go live, though. I get really nervous. I don't know why, right? I don't feel nervous doing this. I'm recording myself right now. I guess it's something different about actually having doing this thing with people watching live time. It was just funny. It's a cool experience. It's a little nerve-wracking for me, but I'll try to get used to it. Maybe in the future, man. Imagine that, 8 months here on the channel and I've only gone live twice. Wow. So if you've been there, man, what's up, man? You're one of the few. All right, you're one of the few. So checking this one out, Huey Lewis and the News, The Power of Love. Man, we've got a music video right here because the last time I did Huey Lewis, I was told, hey, man, his music videos add a lot to the conversation, man, add a lot to the theme of what's going on. It looked like there was a thumbnail on this one of Back to the Future, and I feel like I remember people saying, if you've ever seen Back to the Future, then you know this song. I've seen Back to the Future twice probably in my life, at least twice. The bad thing about me is I don't seem to pick up on the music, man. I've reacted to a lot of stuff where people said, hey, this was in so-and-so movie, and I don't remember the song from the movie. Part of it is probably because I have ADD, and I do a really bad job sometimes of paying attention in a long movie. I just my brain goes other places, man. It's a problem with that going on. So, you know, it's a real thing. It happens, man. But today we're checking out Huey Lewis and the News, The Power of Love, man. Let's go ahead and dive in, see what we think about the song, the music video here. I hope I don't have to grade out or white out the video for you guys because it does have movie scenes on here. So I don't know if it's going to get blocked on YouTube unless I alter the footage. So if I alter it, I'm sorry. You can see the full thing uploaded on my Patreon if that happens for only $3 a month, man. It's a good way to support. All right, before we get this started, man, if you're enjoying the channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, man. Subscribing is free and it helps me. Thank you guys so much, man. Let's go ahead and hit play, see what's up.
Hey guys, that $5 show, man.
I assume this is filmed for the video, not part of the movie, but see, that's how little I remember.
Okay, this is it. We're back. We're back. I told you we'd be back, right?
Like this scene.
Hey, wow, look at the stereo.
No, don't touch that. It's not a stereo.
What is it?
It's what it is. Now, I know it's been a few years. But Hollywood finally called. That's it. Your favorite group is in the movie business. What's going on in there?
Music.
What kind of music?
It's Huey. Rock and roll. Huey.
This is the place. I've got to get in there. They're expecting me.
Turn it up. Come on, let's go.
Keep it on my machine. Don't touch anything. I'll be right back. And I know it's a good song. And, I mean, it's got to be a good movie. They even got jackets. Gonzo, show them the jackets. Check this out. For real.
Off to another time zone, man.
Here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. From the big smash hit movie, our latest single, The Power of Love.
out bars. Make one man cry, another man sing.
Rich like cream, stronger and harder than a bad girl's dream. Make a bad one good, make a wrong one right. Power of love will keep you home at night. You don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love.
I remember just that snippet right there.
Power of love.
Nothing else, everything else sounds new.
First time you feel it, it might make you sad. Next time you feel it, it might make you mad. You'll be glad, baby, when you're found. That's the power makes the world go round. And it don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden, it can be cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. They say that all in love is fair, yeah, but you don't care. But you know what to do when it gets hold of you. And with a little help from above, you feel the power of love.
Oh,
Feel the power of love.
I like this take on a love song, like the song about love. I like this take. Take me for a ride, man. That's that rock and roll guitar solo.
Don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. Tougher than diamonds and stronger than steel. You won't feel nothing till you feel. Feel the power, just feel the power of love. That's the power, that's the power of love. Feel the power of love. You feel the power of love. Feel the power of love.
Rocking with it. I like the approach.
Thanks, Doc. What a great trip.
That looks like an older car model there on the left. Let's see. They didn't show. I was hoping they would come out and it's like a whole different era that they're in. Kind of looked like it, maybe the 50s or something kind of car model. I was hoping they'd come out and it's like a diner or something. Really long intro to this video, but of course, getting the backing of probably Warner Brothers, I assume. I don't know who owns the rights to Back to the Future, but they've got a lot of cash, and they put the cameo in there with Doc, you know, in there. So this one, though, I like the approach of Power of Love because he's talking about, hey, some people it's going to make you cry, man. Some people it's going to make you sing. I like when they talk about the yin and yangs because anybody who's been in love and been through a loving relationship and stuff, you know, man, there's the great times and there's the hard times, and you need to be able to navigate to make it to the other side. It's not always rainbow. So I like that he's comparing that. Hey man, this thing's like tough is still, man, it's rich like cream, you know what I mean? So he's really making good comparisons to me to talk about love. It's not the one-sided always everything's rosy. So I like that approach of this song, man. Of course, it's got the 80s groovy, they got their little rock and roll solo, man, just making me feel a little bit of an essence of Chuck out there, you know, Chuck Berry-esque, man. I like the rock and roll quality that these guys keep to them. The true, when he talked about heart of rock and roll, I mean, I see it here too, that they really do incorporate elements of traditional rock and roll as it plays in my mind, so I like that a lot. Let's learn a little bit more about Power of Love, man, when it came out, things like that. Let's check it out. All right, so right here we got The Power of Love from Huey Lewis and the News, man, written and released in 1985, man. Songwriters on this is Huey Lewis, Chris Hayes, and Johnny Cola. Okay, so The Power of Love, released in 1985 from the soundtrack of the blockbuster film Back to the Future. The song became the band's first #1 hit in the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and their second #1 hit in the U.S. mainstream charts, man. In the United Kingdom, it was released as a double with Do You Believe in Love. All right, haven't heard that one yet on the channel. This is only our second, man. For the development, it says Huey Lewis was approached to write a theme song for the film. He met with Bob Gale, Steven Spielberg, and Robert Zemeckis from the film's production team, who intended that the band be Marty McFly's favorite band. Though flattered, Lewis did not want to participate because he did not know how to write film songs and did not want to write one called Back to the Future. Zemeckis assured Lewis he could write any song he wanted. Lewis agreed to submit the song, the next song he wrote, which was The Power of Love. The lyrics do not make any mention of the film storyline, so that's part of the question with this one. If I think about Back to the Future and at least the parts I remember of the film, The Power of Love, I don't really know how that falls into the scheme of the film. So I'm curious, like, at what part was it played during the film? You know, because usually a song, well, not usually, I can't say usually because I don't know, but I would assume if you're playing a song at a certain point in the film, it's backing kind of the script that is happening, being played out there in that moment. So Power of Love. And I think I remember that now that someone did mention that this was Marty McFly's favorite band in the movie, right? Once again, I don't know the last time I saw this movie, man, how old or young I was. So used in Back in the Future, the song appears early in Back to the Future as Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, skateboards to school. Later in the film, McFly and his band play a hard rock version of the song for Battle of the Bands audition, at which a judge played by Huey Lewis tells Marty's group they are just too darn loud. And later, when Marty returns to his neighborhood, in the sequel, Back to the Future Part 2, the 2015 version of Marty's attempts to play the song on his guitar just after being fired, but ends up playing it very poorly due to his damaged hand from the 1985 accident with the Rolls Royce. Finally, it can be heard briefly playing in the car where Needles and his buddies are driving when Needles challenges Marty to a fate-determining car race. Man, so these guys either really loved Huey, I mean, they really mixed him into this movie a lot. I think that's awesome, as well as him playing a judge. So if I ever go back and watch that movie, it's awesome that I'd be able to make this connection now. And I know who Huey Lewis is. I know how he looks. I've seen him twice now, so I can definitely catch him 100% in the film if I go back and watch that. So that's enjoyable, man. Thank you guys so much for putting me on this one. And as I was reading this information, I remember some of y'all comments letting me know this on my other Huey reaction, man. So thank you guys for always informing me of good stuff, man. I appreciate that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If there's more from Huey Lewis in the news, please let me know if you want me to react to it right here in the comment sections, man. If you're enjoying the content I put out on the daily basis, please consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon for as little as $3, man. It's a great way to support the channel if you're enjoying the content. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check out the descriptions, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, man. Peace.